Have you guys heard of the lady in Florida who got arrested for having 36 dogs? 36 dogs. Um, I it was go look it up if you haven't seen it. Disgusting. Me and my husband were having a back and forth on whether or not this lady lived in that house because it looked like she was living in that house. But he was like, "There's no way. No way. The smell. She was just coming by to feed these animals." I don't believe it. People live in those conditions all the time. Which I don't understand how. Like, there's no way those investigators went in and couldn't smell that house from outside. Like, there was a dead dog covered in dog feces. There's absolutely no way that someone went into the yard of that house and didn't smell it. I'm sorry, there's no way. It was horrific. Like, the pictures, you could smell it through the pictures. It was terrible. But it brings up the question, how many animals is too many animals? Now, no one is gonna, God, I hope not. No one is going to argue that 36 animals is an acceptable amount. But how many? Because in my view, I think you can have 3 of one type of animal and you can have 3 different species, right? So you could have 3 species, you can have 2 cats, or yeah, 2 cats, 2 dogs, 2 bunnies. I lied. You can own 3 if it's one species. You can have 3 dogs, you can have 3 cats. But if you own multiple species, you max out at 2. Okay, you can't have 2 cats, 2 dogs, 2 fucked up there. You can't have 3 dogs, 2 cats, 7 bunnies, 17 ferrets, whatever number. Like, no. You get 2 if you have 3 different type of species, and if you have 1 species, you get 3. You're maxing out at 3. Or if you have 2 different species, you can still get the 3. But that's it. You can have 3 dogs, 3 cats. That's it. You don't get any more. That's any more and you are unwell. You are unwell. You need a therapist if you have any more or the desire to have any more. You are unwell. You need a therapist. And if you have one, go ahead and get yourself a new one because they are not doing their job. No. Because 30, 36, or wanting more, like, theoretically, that would be 6 animals. That's a lot of fucking animals. That's a crazy amount of animals to want to take care of. That's a lot of money. Like, what? That I don't understand. Like, genuinely, you're unwell. Like, I had a psychology teacher, and I knew this bitch was crazy. I knew she was crazy before I actually had her because my sister had her before me. And she was always talking to my sister about her becoming her and her partner's surrogate. Why 2 lesbians need a surrogate? Couldn't tell you. But that like she was grooming kids. Like she was talking to my sister about being a surrogate. She was buying weed from my sister's friend. She was telling students they could come live with her. She can no longer teach anymore because she was graping a student. Went on for a couple of years. Like, she was like psychologically fucking with this girl. She's she's a psychology teacher, so she knows how to do that. Like, she would tell this girl she didn't really like. I don't know for sure, but what I think happened was this girl was like, this teacher is really cool, I can be friends with her. I'm gonna tell her I'm, kind of I'm trying to figure out who I am as far as like my sexuality, maybe my psych teacher could help me. She's a very cool girl. I'm gonna talk to her. And, she convinced her, she's like, oh, we can experiment, we can have fun. And then the girl had regrets, because this part is confirmed. She had regrets. She was like, I don't want to do it. And then the psychology teacher, she was like, if you stop, I'm gonna kill myself. That's gonna be on you. I'm gonna kill myself. Like, she was a crazy bitch. And I knew, like, I didn't know about all the, raping until years later. But, like, the first day of psychology class, when teachers give you their little spiel about who they are a little bit, like, my name's whatever, I like blue, I have 3 kids, whatever nonsense. She said she has 10 dogs. She was a lesbian who had a girlfriend 2 hours away. She worked a second job, and she visited her girlfriend every single weekend. That sounds like unwell behavior. Not the girlfriend part in itself, or, like, the long distance relationship of it, but, like, lady, that's too much. That's too much. But yeah, like, owning too many animals is a great sign that you are unwell. That should be part of an application for being a teacher. How many animals do you own? Because if it's 10, unacceptable. Unacceptable. You can't properly take care of 10 dogs. That's a crazy amount, and they're all different, and they're adopted. Like, they have, like, the vet bills alone, 'cause like, there's no way she was letting those dogs die. And not that you should, but my point is that's a very expensive thing that a beginning teacher does not have the salary for, as she's going on these trips every single weekend. Because she was working a second job. I don't know. How many animals is too many animals? Let me know. Oh, what the fuck?